One of my friend, uh, he visited Hawaii, and then when he came back, he said to me, "I don't believe in Islam anymore or in any religion anymore, uh, because they tell us that you can only go to heaven after you die, heaven or hell. But after I have seen Hawaii, I've already seen heaven. All what's missing is the Playboy Mansion to move their headquarters to Hawaii, and that would be the exact uh, heaven that has been uh, explained and described by the prophet. So based on that, I think when they are telling us that uh, you go to heaven after you die if you're a good person is nothing but a pure lie, because Hawaii is the heaven. The nature, the beauty, the waterfall, the beaches, the greenery, and that's everything that they describe in the Quran about the full. It's a complete full true descriptions of what's in heaven, missing the concubine or the beautiful girls. So if you move the Playboy Mansion with those beautiful girls, here you go, you have it all. And I thought that was funny, anyhow, the way he looked at it. Another thing, we've been telling you that God enjoy seeing you unpleasant in your life. Another example is, let's assume that you enjoy dessert and you like to eat a piece of French cake dessert, and you eat one, you find it is very tasteful, so it does exist, and God make it available. However, if you like to eat one more or two more because you like it, you want it, then there is a red line there. You're risking to you're risking your health by you might get diabetes, and then you get sick and you go through suffer and pain and suffer, and you have to worry about diabetes for the rest of your life. I mean, why God will make this food so delicious at the same time? If you want to eat it and eat more of it, you're risking your health. In the first place, he should not have made it. Either he should not have made it available to us, so we don't need to miss on it, or he should have made it, no matter how much you eat, you're not going to get sick. But we know how much he likes us. And I think a true, well-educated person cannot accept anything but being an atheist. If he is a true, well-educated, open-minded person, I can't see that he will agree on anything else other than being an atheist. Another thing is, I keep coming to this point, the conjoined twin person. When they go to school, who is studying, the left head or the right head or the left head? And when they do the test, who answered, the right or the left? And then when they're graded and they get the grades, that grades goes to whom? when they get the degree, whose name on this degree? The right head or the left head? And it's you know that 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 the most important example to show how God is merciful. And if one of the girls want to watch TV, what happened to the other one that she wants to go to sleep? It's ridiculous, they keep telling you he's merciful, and he creates such a person. At the same time, when the scientists decided to help the people that they can't get kids by performing a scientific procedures using the embryos or through some kind of genetic procedures, all the religious and what so-called ethical people, they object, saying that there might be some kind of birth defect and we might have some kind of unhealthy or birth defect babies. The scientist tells you that is possible, but the percentage is very, very, very low. On the other hand, millions of parents that they want to have kids by this procedure, they will be happy. And if during pregnancy they find that there is some kind of genetic defective baby in the early stages, they could have done abortion, and abortion is done every day. Now, if they are criticizing the scientists of possibility of having birth defect children, how don't they dare to criticize God that he has been doing this for thousands of years? So if God make this birth, cause all this birth defect babies, he's immune and he's okay. Nobody can blame him. When the scientists do that, the whole entire religious world turns against them. So again, another double standard. And one other thing is, if we are to consider God as a student, sitting for tests, taking tests, he had sent hundreds of prophets. His intention for sending prophets is to make a better world, not a worse world. And he provided them with miracles and holy books and all these things. However, he's done this for like 100 times. Like he's taking a test for 100 times. Every single time he failed. He didn't get a D, but he get F. He failed. So, have you ever heard of a student that keep failing the test for hundreds of times over thousands of years? Must be a stupid student. And it's like going to a mechanics, and God is an auto mechanics, and you keep getting your car to have it fixed over 100, 200 times, and he couldn't do it. The best things to do is either you stop taking the car for him because he failed to fix it, he's a failure, or he might, if he's a good person, he should consider quitting and don't do it, again. I don't understand how come he would send hundreds of prophets to fix a problem. The last one was supposedly is Prophet Muhammad, and we still have all these evil things going on. So I think finally he gave up. He knows that he's not he's not good at fixing this world. And if it is his problem with the evil or devil, why don't he and the devil go in a wrestling ring and fight each other and keep us away from this fight? It's between you, God, and the devil. Just go and, take your responsibility. If he's your enemy, why you should put us in the middle? Just go and fight him and let us live peacefully. You don't need us to fight him on your behalf. And then I don't understand why he won't show his face to mankind. My assumption, there is two explanations. Either he's so ugly, he doesn't want you to see him. That's number one. My second assumption that there is a warrant to arrest him, and he's running away from this warrant. Is he either he's wanted or he's ugly? Either way, I'm not impressed with him anyhow. So that's why he doesn't want to show you his face. To fight God, we have only one tool in our hand that we can use. Only one tool: education. This is the one thing that really scared God when we, mankind, get so much well educated, because then there is no room in his life for him in our life. For a good person, the right things to do is try to do everything possible to protect your son or your child. So you don't want anything to happen to him, and you do everything to protect him. God keep telling us that Jesus is his son, and he was witnessing him being crucified, and he didn't do anything to save him, which he could have done, and we are supposed to believe that he has done that action for our interest, so we'll be saved. What is the relation between being saved and having somebody crossed? And then in Islam they said, no, Jesus Christ was not crossed, he was replaced by somebody else, look-alike him. So how much evil is that? Somebody has nothing to do with it, they bring him, put him, was replaced by Jesus. And I mean, what are you trying to cover up? This even worse. Somebody has nothing to do with it, being punished and suffered. So Jesus does not go through all this suffering. That's what the Muslim theory is, that he was replaced by a look-alike person. What this look-alike person did to God